Hi, my name is Amy Arsenault. I'm a third-year nursing student, and today I'm going to be showing you how to prepare ceftriaxone in a mini bag infusion. First things first, I'm going to wash my hands, hand hygiene, and I'm going to take a peek at my MAR. So today I'm going to be giving ceftriaxone 1.5 grams IV every 24 hours. I know this is the right drug because my patient, Samuel Santiago, has a gonorrhea infection. Ceftriaxone can clear that up, so it's the right drug. The dose is 1.5 grams. If I look in my monograph, the maximum daily dose is 4 grams. Maximum single dose is 2 grams, so 1.5 grams is a safe dose. Right time, it's every 24 hours, given at 9 a.m., and it is currently just before 9 a.m., so by the time I administer it, it'll be the right time to administer this dose, and it's the right route. It's IV. That's why he needs his medication, and he has a saline lock set up already. It's ready to go. So I've pulled my med from Pyxis, and I'm going to check and make sure that I have the right med, ceftriaxone for injection, ceftriaxone for injection. One vial has 1 gram in it. My dose is 1.5 grams, so I will need 2 1-gram vials. Here we go. Okay, now looking at my monograph, for a 1-gram vial, I need to add 9.6 ml sterile water for injection for a final volume of 10 ml. So I have my sterile waters ready to go. I have my syringe, so I'm going to set up my syringe and my blunt fill. Here we go. Okay. And I'm going to swab my sterile water just to make sure it's sterile. The outside is sterile. 30 seconds. So I'm going to inject 9.6 mLs of air and then pull up 9.6 mLs of sterile water.
Make sure you grab the top of the white, not the top, on the sides, just so you don't injure yourself.
9.6. We're almost there.
Make sure you cap your syringe.
Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to sterilely and safely cap this while I swab my med. So once again, 30 seconds, just to make sure it's nice and clean, nice and sterile. And I'm going to inject my 9.6 mLs of water into the medication. There we go. Cap that back up. And I'm going to roll it around to make sure the medication is properly dispersed. There's no clumps. It's looking good. So now I'm going to do that whole thing over again with my second vial.
How long we should infuse our bag? So infuse over 30 to 60 minutes. We're going to use 60 minutes before.
So I'm going to swab a new bottle of sterile water, inject 9.6 mLs of air, and then take up 9.6 mLs of sterile water. There we go. We're getting there. Okay, so I have 9.6 mLs of sterile water. And I'll swab my new medication vial because we really want to maintain sterility. There we go. Oh gosh. Okay. Make sure that's all in there. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to roll that one around to make sure the medication is properly dispersed in the sterile water. Okay, so now I have my 2 vials of ceftriaxone for injection with a final concentration of 100 milligrams per ml. I've done my math and I know that I need to pull up 10 mLs from one vial and 5 mLs from my other one. So the vials have stayed sterile, but you know what? I might as well swab them just for safety's sake. And another one. Here we go. Okay. So those are both sterile. I've already pulled up my 10 mLs of air to inject. And I'm going to pull up all of my med from this vial. Okay. Okay, so I have 10 mLs from this one, and I'm going to pull up 5 mLs from this vial for a total of 15 milliliters and 1.5 grams. Okay, so that is 15 mLs of medication. Just keep sliding. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I'm going to do my final check. Not my final check, my second check. And I have the right dose. So a total of 15 mLs of ceftriaxone for a final concentration of 100 mg per ml for 1.5 grams. I'll make sure I have the right patient when I get in the room. And now I'm going to inject it into my mini bag. So the right route. I'm going to swab my mini bag. And I chose a 100 ml mini bag of normal saline. As stated in the monograph, it says that I can choose 50 or 100 mLs of normal saline. And I chose 100 because my patient is quite dehydrated. So I really want them to get those fluids. And that was a little bit of critical thinking on my part. So there we go. My medication is now in my mini bag. Here we go. And I'm going to label my mini bag just so that if any other nurse has to work with this, they know what it is. Here we go. So I'm going to write the med, ceftriaxone, my dose 1.5 grams, the concentration, which is the 100 mg per ml, the date and time, which is today. I'm going to hang it at 9 a.m. and my signature. There we go. Oh, and also the time that I'm running it over. So since I'm giving, I have a 100 ml bag with 115. The time in the monograph says that I can give it over half an hour, so I'm going to give it over half an hour. So I'm going to set my time for 115 over half an hour, so that'll be 230 ml per hour. There we go. Now I'm going to go to the bedside. So I have my tubing, I have alcohol swabs, and I'm going to bring my MAR and my medication and a pen. can. Just move. So you can come with me. As I walk into my room, I'm doing a safety check of my patient, making sure there's nothing on the ground, the side rails are up, they're breathing, and they're conscious. So I'm going to introduce myself. Hello, Samuel. My name is Amy. I'm a student nurse, and I'm going to be giving you your ceftriaxone antibiotic. I'm going to check, I'll put this down here. I'm going to check their armband to their MAR. And can you tell me your name? Okay, so I know this is the right patient now. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to do my final med checks. I'm going to check this to my MAR. I know I have ceftriaxone, 1.5 grams in my mini bag. I checked the monograph. I know that this is the right fluid to be infusing. It's the right time, 9 a.m., right route, right dose. Yep. And now I'm also going to make sure my patient has the right education. So I'm going to tell him that this is his antibiotic, ceftriaxone, for his gonorrhea. It's important to you have to take your full course of antibiotics, otherwise it won't work. So we're going to make sure we get all of your antibiotics every day so that it works. As far as evaluation, I'm going to make sure that he has no allergies to this medication, to antibiotics. If he doesn't, I'll come check afterwards to make sure he's not having an allergic reaction. And also I'll tell him about some side effects. With antibiotics, it's common to experience diarrhea or nausea, so I'll make sure that he knows that that's a possibility and not to be frightened if that happens. Okay. And if he wants to refuse, he can. He hasn't, so life is good. Now I'm going to set up my secondary infusion. I already have normal saline running, so I'm going to hang it lower. Or here, I'll do it this way. There we go. There we go. Because we're going to let gravity do the work here. Now I have my tubing. It is sterile, it's capped, there's no kinks, it's looking good. Alright. There we go. Now, I'll put this here. I'm just going to clamp this so that it doesn't spill out while I'm working. And I'm going to sterilely spike my bag. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do a twisting motion. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to attach my port to the port before the machine. So I'm going to swab my port. Here we go.
I know.
Okay. Now keeping both ends sterile, I'm going to attach the port.
So I have my med already from the fixed
There we
machine,
go.
and I'll be doing my first med check.
And I'm going to back
So
prime
this drug is for Henry Jenner. He has no known allergies.
my
It's
bag.
cortisone, 150 mg via IV.
Okay, the chamber is full, or not full. I filled the chamber halfway, sorry.
To make sure it's not expired. And
There's
the
no
spot-
bubbles. We're ready to run.
Refer to the drug monograph.
Here we
That's
go.
how to reconstitute this med.
Okay,
So again, it's
I'm going to make sure everything's unclamped, and I'm going to set up my secondary line for the set time,
So that tells me
which
that the dose
is
is
230 mLs per hour
It's telling me to reconstitute a 250 mg vial, which is what I have.
with a volume of 115.
To get a final volume
I've confirmed my secondary,
concentration of 125 mg per ml.
and it is running. Okay, so I'm going to come back in about 10 minutes just to make sure that the site is good, there's no allergic reactions going on, and to see if he does end up having any GI side effects.
Mood swings and anxiety. So
And
like their blood
oh, I'm going
pressure,
to label my
blood
tubing.
sugar, And it also has...
So I will label the tubing with the time and date that I put it on so that future nurses when to change with the tubing. And I am done.